High school athletics bring people together, teaching commitment, pride, and teamwork. Those same values drive Hazen Services every day.
Based right here in Muskingum Valley, Hazen Services specializes in utilities, excavation, demolition, directional drilling. No job is too big or too small, commercial or residential.
Hazen Services wishes the best to all area teams this winter.
Play hard and leave it all on the court.
From quick fixes to big projects, the Do-It Centers of Zanesville have your back. Tools, hardware, home improvement supplies, and friendly local experts ready to help. Shop Maysville and Sunrise, your hometown Do-It Centers of Zanesville.
4th and Market is a community-driven hub for health and wellness featuring a membership gym, personal training, yoga, and more. Built on movement, mindset, and connection, this is where Zanesville gets stronger together. Learn more at 4thandmarket.com.
Girls' high school sports are about more than the scoreboard. They create opportunities to lead, compete, and grow. Play free, play fearless, enjoy the game you love, and never underestimate what you're capable of.
Looking for a sharp, classic look? 𝗦𝘗ci's Barbershop delivers clean fades, flat tops, and a variety of classic haircuts, plus relaxing hot towel straight razor shaves. Book your next appointment by calling 740-294-0022.
Your family's drinking water matters, and Hague Quality Water of Zanesville has solutions that make a difference, allowing you to enjoy cleaner, better tasting water. Visit HagueQualityWaterofZanesville.com to learn more.
Shout out to Sunrise TV. They make rent-to-own easy with TVs, furniture, appliances, and more. No credit checks, same-day delivery, and weekly or monthly payment options. Rent it today, enjoy it tonight.
The Pool House is home to your local experts in pools, spas, and outdoor living, helping you make the most of your backyard. Visit poolhouseplus.com to explore their products and services to dive into great summer fun all year long.
At Zane State College, we're proud to support our community and proud to cheer on tonight's athletes. Whether in the classroom or on the court, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at Zane State, good luck and go team.
Looking for the perfect high school gear? Beware's got you covered with tees, hoodies, crews, hats, and more. Stop in and shop local at 1005 East Drive right here in Zanesville. Your school spirit starts at Beware.
Keep your home comfortable year-round with Abel's Heating and Cooling, a trusted local provider of expert HVAC service, installation, and repairs. Call Abel's Heating and Cooling at 740-453-6015 for dependable comfort you can count on.
Lowe's Bargain Barn is your local source for quality furniture, appliances, and more at unbeatable prices. Check out our selection online at lowesbargainbarn.com. We're not like other stores.
The Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville are your specialists in sports injuries and athletic care. From sprains and fractures to joint pain and injury recovery, their expert team helps athletes get back to performing at their best.
Atkins Remodeling and Construction is your go-to for home renovations, additions, and quality craftsmanship. Whether you're updating a space or building from the ground up, their team delivers dependable results. Call 740-764-3170 to get a quote.
𝗥𝗏𝗄𝗏's Furniture is your destination for quality home furnishings and timeless style. From cozy living room sets to dining and bedroom pieces, they help you make your space feel like home. Visit 𝗥𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗏furniture.com to browse their selection.
Barker's Tree Service in Perry County is the team you can trust for safe professional tree removal, trimming, and lot clearing. Whether you need routine care or storm cleanup, their experienced crew has you covered.
Painters Plus proudly serves the Zanesville community with reliable interior and exterior painting. Their crew brings professionalism and detail to every job. For estimates, call them at 740-450-7973.
MVHC in Zanesville is dedicated to delivering compassionate, comprehensive health care for individuals of all ages. From primary care to behavioral health and wellness services, they're here to keep our community healthy. Care you can count on, close to home.
Well, my oh my, the weather has been chaotic to say the least here in Southeast Ohio, and we finally have some basketball to be played. Welcome into Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do-It Centers of Zanesville. Will Ford Bill Crane. We're here at the power plant, Philo Middle School, for a matchup, girls basketball in the MVL. The Tri-Valley Scotties on the road taking on the Philo Electrics in a rematch of a December 6th matchup where Tri-Valley came out on top in that one. But Bill, this is a matchup between two teams where Philo, they've been red hot as of recently, 6 wins in a row. We were at their last win against 𝗦𝘁cie𝗿𝗶𝗲𝗱 here at home last weekend. They did lose to Sheridan, which was a big matchup in the MVL that snapped their 6-game winning streak, but they're winners of 6 of their last 7. And when you look at Tri-Valley, they're losers of 3 of their last 5, but 2 teams that are near the top of the MVL Big School, and then Sheridan right above them.
Yeah, Tri-Valley, just like Sheridan, they've been here for many years. They are competing for league titles, getting ready for the tournament year in and year out.
Yep.
Where Philo, we've talked about the youth that Philo has, they're figuring those things out. They're still in the hunt right now. The winner of this game, there's a lot riding on it. The winner of this game is still in the hunt for the MVL title. The loser is going to be a couple games back with just about a week or 2 to go. So, yeah, you're talking about Tri-Valley. They've been up and down this year. Injuries have really hurt them recently, but they're still Tri-Valley. They're really well coached. They're a very disciplined basketball team. On the other side of it, Philo, these young girls and the seniors and the upperclassmen have really started to mix well together. That Sheridan game is a moment where I feel like they probably learned a lot from that.
Sure.
So coming into today, I look for this to be a really tight game.
And the weather has certainly had an impact on everybody's seasons over the last week or so with all the snow that we got and not being in school. And how much does not being in a regular routine over the last couple of weeks impact the way that, you know, all of these teams have played, or I guess not played, with games being canceled and whatnot? How much does that impact today's game as teams try to get back into a flow and a rhythm as the season grinds to a close here?
Yeah, it's honestly, it's huge. It has a huge impact on the players. You know, you're not on a daily routine or schedule. When the kids aren't going to school, a lot of them sleeping in and laying around, that type of thing. You need to get them up and moving. A lot of coaches will schedule their when they're on days off, if they're able to get into a gym, which you're not always able to,
right?
And that surely impacts it. But when you're able to, they get them out of bed early and try to get them moving to kind of be as routine as much as possible. So yeah, all these teams, you know, they come out very flat here recently, and it's taken a while for them to get their legs under them because of that.
Yes, the Tri-Valley 10-6 this season, 7-3 in the MVL, and Philo 11-7, 8-3 in league play. The Electrics winners of 6 of their last 7 games, and Tri-Valley losers of 3 of their last 5. But a huge matchup as the season nears its conclusion here in the regular season. The Muskingum Valley League will have the national anthem and tip-off here in a few moments. We'll step aside for a few minutes and be right back. You're watching Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do-It Centers of Zanesville.
High school athletics bring people together, teaching commitment, pride, and teamwork. Those same values drive Hazen Services every day.
Based right here in Muskingum Valley, Hazen Services specializes in utilities, excavation, demolition, directional drilling. No job is too big or too small, commercial or residential.
Hazen Services wishes the best to all area teams this winter.
Play hard and leave it all on the court.
From quick fixes to big projects, the Do-It Centers of Zanesville have your back. Tools, hardware, home improvement supplies, and friendly local experts ready to help. Shop Maysville and Sunrise, your hometown Do-It Centers of Zanesville. 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗋𝗄 is your destination for quality home furnishings and timeless style. From cozy living room sets to dining and bedroom pieces, they help you make your space feel like home. Visit 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗋𝗄.com to browse their selection.
Barker's Tree Service in Perry County is the team you can trust for safe professional tree removal, trimming, and lot clearing. Whether you need routine care or storm cleanup, their experienced crew has you covered.
Painters Plus proudly serves the Zanesville community with reliable interior and exterior painting. Their crew brings professionalism and detail to every job. For estimates, call them at 740-450-7973.
MVHC in Zanesville is dedicated to delivering compassionate, comprehensive health care for individuals of all ages. From primary care to behavioral health and wellness services, they're here to keep our community healthy. Care you can count on, close to home.
Keep your home comfortable year-round with 𝗟𝗡𝗩𝗘 Heating and Cooling, a trusted local provider of expert HVAC service, installation, and repairs. Call 𝗟𝗡𝗩𝗘 Heating and Cooling at 740-453-6015 for dependable comfort you can count on.
Lowe's Bargain Barn is your local source for quality furniture, appliances, and more at unbeatable prices. Check out our selection online at 𝗏sbargainbarn.com. We're not like other stores.
The Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville are your specialists in sports injuries and athletic care. From sprains and fractures to joint pain and injury recovery, their expert team helps athletes get back to performing at their best.
Atkins Remodeling and Construction is your go-to for home renovations, additions, and quality craftsmanship. Whether you're updating a space or building from the ground up, their team delivers dependable results. Call 740-764-3170 to get a quote.
Welcome back to the Power Plant, everyone. Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do-It Centers of Zanesville. Will Ford, Bill Crane with Storied Rivals Sports Media. Philo winners of 6 of their last 7 games, led by 𝗦𝘁cie𝗿𝗀𝗀 in scoring this year. 10 points a game, 3 rebounds, almost 2 steals. She shoots 50% from the floor. Reagan Miller also just under 10 points per game, 3 boards, over 2 steals. She shoots 44% from the floor, and Emily Stockdale does a little bit of everything. 6 points a game, 3.5 rebounds, almost 2 steals. She shoots 51% from the field, and one of the leaders on the team in 3-point field goal percentage at 30%. And Tri-Valley, 𝗏𝗏 leads them in scoring with 12 points a game, 8 rebounds, almost a steal and a half, and almost a block and a half. Great rim protector for the Scotties defensively. Maddie Garber, 9 points a game, almost 5 boards, 3 assists. And Reagan LaMonica, 8 points, 3.5 rebounds, 2.5 steals. Both teams, Bill, it seems, have balanced scoring. They get into passing lanes and generate a lot of steals, force turnovers, and both teams seem evenly matched. And obviously, both teams are a little bit younger as well.
Yeah, when you look at Tri-Valley, they really surround or organize their offense around 𝗏𝗏 in the post. Emma has the ability to step outside too, but if you're Tri-Valley, they like to try and establish that low block. So Philo is going to have to try to find a way to limit that today in this game. If they can take Emma away, which is no easy task,
sure.
If they can take her away and force Tri-Valley to more of an outside game, that's going to be to their benefit. But like you said, when you look at Philo, they are very young and they really do spread it around. Each game I feel like that we've seen them play, it's been somebody new stepping up for them. I've seen many games this year where not one player even cracks into double digits.
Right.
It's 7 or 8 players scoring in a game for them.
We have the starting lineups being introduced right now for Philo. Another player, that played well for the Electrics against West Em. Hallie Harris, I feel like, doesn't get talked about enough. We talked about her a lot in that second half. Just provided so much energy, was able to push the ball up the floor with relative ease, create opportunities for others and for herself. She just brought so much energy against West Em and really was a huge part of that second half en route to a victory.
Absolutely. She's one of those unsung heroes that do all the little things and the leadership and the things that don't get into the paper necessarily, the points and those types of things. But, yeah, she showed great leadership against West Muskingum in that huge win here last week. And then you look at even another freshman for Philo that does a great job off the bench. And Trout does such a nice job coming off the bench and giving them a defensive spark and has the ability to spread the floor and hit the 3 as well.
Harris shoots 30% from 3 for the Electrics this season. As we are underway here at the Power Plant, and Tri-Valley will start with the basketball. And we'll see, Bill, how Philo opens up defensively as Tri-Valley gets an early basket. Reagan LaMonica, the Scotties, able to break through that defensive pressure and get 2 points early. But Philo played zone defense against West Muskingum last Saturday and had tremendous success against their great shooters. But Tri-Valley, a little bit of a different basketball team. Into the passing lane and a steal for Tri-Valley, but stepping out of bounds was 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗧, so it goes back to Philo.
Yeah, we saw Philo come out in the 1-2-2, and Tri-Valley did a nice job on that first possession of hitting the middle, the cutter, going to the hoop, and now Tri-Valley on the other end applying great man pressure.
We're going to have a foul on the three-point attempt for 𝗦𝘁cie𝗿𝗶𝗲𝗍. She was hit on the arm, and she'll shoot 3 free throws. That foul's on Reagan 𝗏𝗏𝗧.
3 shots, 𝗦𝘁cie𝗿𝗶𝗲𝗍.
Did I hear the PA say 2 shots? Was her foot on the line on that attempt?
I believe that they just messed that up because it is 3, yeah. Well, Tri-Valley just got a little bit too aggressive on that shot. They know she's a 3-point shooter.
𝗥𝗏𝗏𝗏 goes 1 for 3 on the free throw attempts, excuse me. So we sit at 2-1 after 1 minute here at the power plant. Now Philo showing that zone that we saw last week against West Muskingum. Smith at the high post. She gets doubled. Now a top of the key 3. That's off. Offensive rebound for Tri-Valley and ripped away. We're going to have a foul called on Emma Smith 80 feet away from the basket as Harris ripped it away. I thought maybe they would call a jump ball, Bill, but they call a foul instead.
Yeah, Tri-Valley very aggressive on the boards. They're a really strong team in the paint. That's something that Philo is going to have to be very tough in the paint today, defensively and offensively, if they want to have a chance at winning this one.
𝗥𝗏𝗏𝗏 high post, dumps it down to Stockdale, now back out beyond the perimeter. Lob down to Stockdale on the right block, and she lays it home. Stockdale puts the Electrics in front by 1. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 on the right side skips the ball to the left wing. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 now high post. The other 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. The fake, thought about a pull-up jumper. Dump down inside to Emma Smith. She gets doubled, muscles her way for the 2 and the foul. They call the foul on 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and a 3-point play opportunity for Emma Smith.
Yeah, you let Smith get the ball that deep in the paint. There's very little chance of stopping her. I watched Tri-Valley play Sheridan last week. Sheridan had 3 girls guarding her every single trip down the court. 1 girl in front, 1 behind, another trapping her just in case you caught it.
Smith misses the free throw. Fink the rebound for Philo. Now Miller will drive right. Spins out of it to Riley Trout. Harris goes off a Trout screen. Riley Trout will try a 3. That's too strong. It hits the cable above the hoop. Out of bounds, Tri-Valley basketball. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 in the corner, spots up for 3, leaves that one short. Offensive rebound and a foul. 2 more free throws on the way for Emma Smith.
Now the officials missed that ball when 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 missed the 3. It went up and hit the wire and then bounced off the top of the backboard. Should have been called out of bounds, but did not see that one. It was a good rebound by Smith.
No one boxed her out. Tallest girl on the floor, the most effective in the paint, and no one put a body on her. Smith knocks down 2 free throws. 6-3 Tri-Valley with 3 minutes gone by here in the first quarter at the power plant. Trout will drive baseline. Reagan Miller will try a three. Unable to tie the game. Trout, the offensive rebound. Scotty's come away with it. Now they'll run. It's 2-on-2. 𝗦𝗦cie puts it up with the right hand. She leaves the layup short. Now Reagan Miller will run. Takes it all the way herself, puts it up with the left hand. She is fouled. She will shoot two.
Now both teams being very aggressive. We're getting to see a lot of free throws here early on. Now the key is going to be making those free throws.
Correct. Both teams shoot just above 50% from the free throw line this season. 51% for Tri-Valley, 52% for Philo as Miller misses the first. And Miller shoots 54.5% from the free throw line this season. She misses both. The rebound to Knowlton for Tri-Valley. Now 𝗥𝗏𝗃 will bring it up the floor. 𝗥𝗏𝗃 and Murray passing back and forth to each other. 𝗥𝗏𝗃 gets into the lane. Murray will fire a three. That's good. Claire Murray for three. Makes it 9-3 Tri-Valley. Think she'll launch. That's off. 𝗥𝗏𝗃, the rebound, throwing it ahead to Smith. Misses the layup, but right behind her to clean it all up, Reagan 𝗦𝗦cie. And a timeout on the floor. Tri-Valley all over Philo here in this first quarter, 11-3 with 3:40 remaining in the first. We'll be back after this timeout.
High school athletics bring people together, teaching commitment, pride, and teamwork. Those same values drive Hazen Services every day.
Based right here in Muskingum Valley, Hazen Services specializes in utilities, excavation, demolition, directional drilling. No job is too big or too small, commercial or residential.
Hazen Services wishes the best to all area teams this winter.
Play hard and leave it all on the court.
11-3 the score here in the first quarter. Tri-Valley up over Philo. Will Ford, Bill Crane, Storied Rival Sports Media. And so far, Bill, the Scotties have done a great job getting out in transition, rebounding the basketball as well as they lead by 8.
Yeah, Tri-Valley doing a great job on the boards. They've already have 4 offensive rebounds in this first quarter.
Riley Trout, not sure if that was a three-pointer or not. Might have been just inside the three-point line, but she misses and the ball goes out of bounds to Tri-Valley. 𝗥𝗏𝗃 calls some offense against this Philo zone. Murray just hit a three a few minutes ago. She's up top. 𝗥𝗏𝗃 will dribble that way. Smith on the baseline, kicks to Murray, launching another three. That one's left short. Riley Trout the rebound. Stockdale goes off a screen. She thought about firing a three, and instead, 𝗥𝗏𝗃 will drive in the lane. She's fouled. Two free throws on the way for Macy 𝗥𝗏𝗃.
You called Murray's number earlier, hitting that three. Getting her back from injury is huge for Tri-Valley because it gives them that outside presence to be able to stretch the floor and spread the defense out.
𝗥𝗏𝗃 gets the bounce on the first free throw. That foul was called on Reagan 𝗦𝗦cie. That's her second foul of the first quarter. 𝗥𝗡𝗩𝗘 on the right side will drive. Kicks it out. Murray, another three. That one's too strong. 𝗥𝗡𝗩𝗘 is left alone in the corner. She hits a three. It's 11-8 now. That 8-point lead has been trimmed to 3. 5 points in a row for 𝗥𝗡𝗙. 𝗦𝘁cie in the high post. Stolen by Stockdale. And she takes it all the way home, and no one back for Tri-Valley. And a timeout called by Tri-Valley, a 30-second timeout, as Philo has shaved the 8-point lead to just 1. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
High school athletics bring people together, teaching commitment, pride, and teamwork. Those same values drive Hazen Services every day.
Based right here in Muskingum Valley, Hazen Services specializes in utilities, excavation, demolition, directional drilling. No job is too big or too small, commercial or residential.
Hazen Services wishes the best to all area teams this winter.
Play hard and leave it all on the court.
From quick fixes to big projects, the Do-It Centers of Zanesville have your back. Tools, hardware, home improvement supplies, and friendly local experts ready to help. Shop 𝗦𝘁𝗍�ille and Sunrise, your hometown Do-It Centers of Zanesville.
Out of the timeout, it's 11-10. A 7-0 run here from the Electrics as they get another steal. Miller out to Harris. She was open for a split second for 3. Now Trout in the corner. She fires. That's too strong. Out of bounds to Tri-Valley.
Well, with Smith taking a break for Tri-Valley on the bench, Philo has changed their defense up and gone to a man-to-man on that last possession. Be interesting to see if they shift back to a zone, and it looks like they are right now.
Tri-Valley went on a 9-0 run earlier in this first quarter, and it's been answered by 7 straight points by the Electrics. And that 3-point attempt was blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds, staying with Tri-Valley off of an Electric as 𝗥𝗡𝗙𝗘 was driving to the basket. I thought maybe that hit off of her own leg.
Yeah, they got a better look down there, but I agree. From up here, it looked like it did.
𝗥𝗡𝗙 inbounds to Murray and gets it right back. 35 seconds to go in quarter number 1 here at the power plant. Down to 18 seconds. Tri-Valley playing for the last shot of the quarter. They led 11-3, now just 11-10. 10 seconds now. Murray on the right side to 𝗦𝘁𝗍𝗏. Now Knowlton back to the corner. 𝗥𝗡𝗙, she fakes, steps back for 3. It's good! Maddie 𝗥𝗡𝗙 hits a 3 to put Tri-Valley up 14-10 after quarter number 1. We'll be back with second quarter action here at the power plant after a message from our friends at 𝗟𝗡𝗩𝗘 Heating and Cooling and more.
Keep your home comfortable year-round with 𝗟𝗡𝗩𝗘 Heating and Cooling, a trusted local provider of expert HVAC service, installation, and repairs. Call 𝗟𝗡𝗩𝗘 Heating and Cooling at 740-453-6015 for dependable comfort you can count on.
Lowe's Bargain Barn is your local source for quality furniture, appliances, and more at unbeatable prices. Check out our selection online at 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏
The Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville are your specialists in sports injuries and athletic care. From sprains and fractures to joint pain and injury recovery, their expert team helps athletes get back to performing at their best.
Atkins Remodeling and Construction is your go-to for home renovations, additions, and quality craftsmanship. Whether you're updating a space or building from the ground up, their team delivers dependable results. Call 740-764-3170 to get a quote.
A good first quarter here at the power plant, 14-10. Tri-Valley leads. They led 11-3, went on a 9-0 run. Philo answered with a 7-0 run. But the Scotties able to close out the first quarter with a triple from 𝗦𝗏𝗃𝗹𝘀. Electric start quarter number 2 with the basketball, and Stockdale gets into the lane. She misses. Smith the rebound. Now Smith on the right side. She gets doubled. Good ball movement here. 𝗦𝗏𝗃𝗹𝘀 down inside to Smith. Smith spins and gets that to drop into the cup. Smith with 6 points. Miller now on the left side for Philo. Stockdale will drive, now over to the corner to Harris. Harris drops her defender. Miller will fire. That's off the left side of the rim, and a defensive rebound, Smith for Tri-Valley. Aubrey Trout had a wide open look for 3 and didn't feel confident enough to take it. Or maybe thought Tri-Valley would come out and defend her. 𝗦𝗏𝗃𝗹𝘀 high post, 2 defenders on her. Garber steps back for 3 again, and again, it is good. 𝗦𝗏𝗃𝗹𝘀, 2 triples as Tri-Valley once again extending their lead, and they lead by 9 with 6:11 on the clock in the second quarter. A full timeout called by Philo. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
𝗥𝗏𝗄𝑛𝑎's Furniture is your destination for quality home furnishings and timeless style. From cozy living room sets to dining and bedroom pieces, they help you make your space feel like home. Visit 𝗥𝗏𝗄𝗏𝗃.com to browse their selection.
Barker's Tree Service in Perry County is the team you can trust for safe professional tree removal, trimming, and lot clearing. Whether you need routine care or storm cleanup, their experienced crew has you covered.
Painters Plus proudly serves the Zanesville community with reliable interior and exterior painting. Their crew brings professionalism and detail to every job. For estimates, call them at 740-450-7973.
MVHC in Zanesville is dedicated to delivering compassionate, comprehensive health care for individuals of all ages. From primary care to behavioral health and wellness services, they're here to keep our community healthy. Care you can count on, close to home.
Welcome back to the power plant. 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. 19-10, Tri-Valley with the lead as Stockdale drives. Now to Trout in the corner. Trout posts up. She fakes, gets blocked, and they're going to call a jump ball. And it'll go Tri-Valley's way.
That was a good post up by Trout, but with that length of Smith and Tri-Valley in that paint makes it very difficult.
Philo with the trap. Knowlton now on the left side to Murray. Now Emma Smith, she'll launch a 3. Offensive rebound, 𝗦𝗏𝗃𝗹𝘀. Murray from the left side. She's too strong, and we're going to have a foul. And that is on Tri-Valley. So Philo basketball. Her body's flying everywhere down in the lane there, and I wasn't sure which way that was going to be called.
Well, if you're Philo right now, down 9, they have to find a way to score, so maybe run a quick hitter or something here to try and get a good look. They've been cold for a little while.
Harris trying to direct some traffic here. Stockdale, she finds herself open for 3. Can't get that one to go. 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀 the offensive rebound. She's in the corner now. Back to Harris up top. Miller thought about a 3, gets into the lane, scoops it up and in. And that's a big basket there for Reagan Miller to stop the bleeding for the Electrics. Knowlton left open. Philo the rebound. Stockdale, she'll try a three. That's off the side of the rim. Spiker the rebound again, another offensive board. Stockdale gets in the lane again, collects her own miss. She's fighting. Another opportunity here for the Electrics. A foul, and Spiker will shoot 2 free throws.
Now Stockdale's doing a nice job of attacking the rim, being aggressive offensively. Just can't get it to fall, but you cannot fault her effort, though. Sticking with it, grabbing a couple offensive boards in this one possession.
Spiker now has 7 points. 4 points from the free throw line and a three-pointer for her, with another free throw to come. Two for two for Spiker, and the lead is back down to 5 for Tri-Valley. Got to give the Electrics credit. They slip downward a little bit. That lead grows for Tri-Valley, but they fight right back.
Yeah, it's a game of runs, and both teams making runs in both quarters so far.
LaMonica down on the low block. She gets into the lane and flips it up and in. Reese LaMonica, her first basket, leads back up to 7 for the Dogs. That ball went out of bounds. It'll stay with Philo as LaMonica tried to save it.
Well, LaMonica looked like she got knocked out of bounds with that basketball, but there's no foul call, so.
Nice cut from Trout, and then she finds Driver, and Driver banks it in. Cortland Driver comes into the game, and immediately a basket. And a gorgeous feed from Riley Trout as she cut to the baseline. LaMonica faces up in the lane, back out to Garber. She fakes.
Yep,
and a
seconds.
3 in the key called on LaMonica.
I was just thinking that. I was watching her in the paint and like, you got to get out. You got to get out. Well, Tri-Valley, speaking of the paint, they have absolutely dominated the paint so far, winning the rebounding edge and scoring down low. They're doing a great job of getting the ball down low to their post players. If you're Philo, you got to try to find a way to limit that.
Stockdale, she steps back. Can't find the rim, and now thrown up ahead. Trout saves it, but it goes right to Tri-Valley. The girls are fighting. People on the floor, and they call a travel as Trout rolled with the basketball once she fell on top of it.
Yeah, great effort. Absolute great effort by Trout there, but yeah, she rolled over with the basketball. They'll call that each time that is a travel.
And 5 girls get up off the bench for the Electrics and are going to go check in. Not very often you see that. We have a foul on the entry pass into the high post. How often do you see that, Bill? 5 girls get up off the bench in the middle of the second quarter to go check in.
Yeah, that you don't typically see that. It's a complete total lineup change. But Coach Hildy doing a nice job here, keeping fresh legs and trying to wear down Tri-Valley, I think, is the method here.
Garber inbounds to Smith, and she is fouled immediately as she goes up. So 2 more free throws for her, and really she's getting whatever she wants in the paint, and she's living at the free throw line.
Yeah, I think if you're Philo, you have to find a way. Even if you're giving up some of those three-point looks, you have to find a way to just completely take away the post game. Put 3 or 4 girls in there if you have to. But she's getting a lot of easy looks so far in this first half. And she's too good of a player in that paint to allow her to roam free.
Smith goes 1 for 2, and she has 7 points so far for the Scotties. 2:29 remaining in the half. TV leads by 6.
Tri-Valley is going to a 1-2-2 zone.
Harris gets into the lane. 𝗥𝗏𝗃, she'll try a three. Leaves that one short, but Harris, the smallest girl on the floor, gets the offensive rebound. Trout gets into the lane. Contact, no foul. Tipped out to Harris. A third opportunity, and Harris, she's left alone. She misses, and 𝗥𝗏𝗃 the rebound. 3 opportunities there for the Electrics to score, and 𝗦𝗏𝗃 gets into the lane and gets the roll. Lead is back up to 8 with 1:40 to go, and another line change coming for the Electrics as 4 girls go to the scorer's table. The pass over to Trout's deflected by Smith, and she'll pull up in transition for 3, and it's going to be out of bounds to Philo. Scotty's couldn't save it. Smith's been living in the lane in the first half, but that was maybe a heat check that wasn't a necessary shot in transition.
Yeah, she does have the ability to
Sure,
step out
absolutely.
there and knock it in, but you're right, maybe a little bit of a heat check. You're Philo, though. They're kind of struggling from the field right now.
And Harris gets all the way into the lane, can't get the bounce, and it's out of bounds off of her. Tri-Valley basketball. Again, we're seeing the ability of Harris to get into the lane in the face of whatever defense is in front of her. Just couldn't convert.
Yeah, it was a great take. Just got to finish that. We'll go back to their matchup zone, I believe.
Under a minute, 50 seconds to go, and 𝗥𝗏𝗃 again alone at midcourt, and now Harris will come out to pressure. Smith is in the corner. She's looking for somebody. Down to 𝗥𝗏𝗃, who cuts into the lane. Turnaround jumper. Offensive rebound, 𝗦𝗏𝗃. She misses. Harris comes away with the basketball for Philo, 29 seconds. And it's going to go back to Tri-Valley. It was tipped away from Harris, and Fink tried to throw it back to her, and it was off her hand, out of play.
Well, I think if you're Tri-Valley, you want the last shot of the half here if you can get it. So I look for them to hold for 1 at this point.
And that appears that's what they'll do with 15 seconds. 𝗥𝗏𝗃 near midcourt. 𝗦𝗏𝗃 now free throw line extended. She's looking. 8 seconds. Back to 𝗥𝗏𝗃. Down to 5. 𝗥𝗏𝗃 pull up near the free throw line. Short. Trout the rebound. 1 second. 3/4 court. She launches. And that'll do it for the first half here at the power plant. Tri-Valley on top of Philo, 24-16. And Bill, like you mentioned, it's been a game of runs. Tri-Valley went on that early run in the first quarter, a 9-0 run. Electrics answered with a 7-0 run, and then it's kind of been back and forth in this second quarter, but Tri-Valley finds themselves up 8.
I feel like neither team has been able to really find their offensive footing. Tri-Valley, obviously, their game plan is to get the ball into the post as often as they can. They're able to establish that game pretty well, but seems like not well enough to quite pull away completely from Philo, where on the other side of it, you're looking at Philo, they shot the ball pretty poorly in that second quarter. Only down 8 points. I believe they were 2 of 11 or 12, something like that in that second quarter. So shooting it poorly. Got to find a way to get Miller going. I think we said that last time against West Muskingum.
And she had a great second half. She did end up getting it going, but it's a similar story here where she is not being assertive with the basketball in her hands.
Yeah, and honestly, I think part of it too, the limited opportunities that she's gotten so far. You can probably credit Tri-Valley's game plan for that. But on the other side of it, I think if you're Philo, you got to find a way to get the ball to her more often. And quite honestly, if I'm Tri-Valley, I'm pounding the ball in the post every single trip down the court if possible. The ball should touch that paint before it's allowed to be shot outside, I think, on every single trip, because Philo has not shown that they can stop that Tri-Valley post presence to this point.
Smith and 𝗦𝗏𝗃 have been really dominant with the ball in their hands in the paint, and it's freed up opportunities for 𝗥𝗏𝗃 and Murray on the outside. They've hit 3 threes between the two of them.
Yeah, absolutely. 𝗥𝗏𝗃 and Murray are a great 1-2 combo on that outside, using Smith and 𝗦𝗏𝗃 to get that ball down into the post, work that thing inside out. And it's gone well for them when they've done that. The trips that the ball doesn't touch the post, it hasn't been going nearly as well. But I think if you're Tri-Valley, you continue with that game plan, pound that ball in the post. Philo just has to find a way to get that ball in the hole, and I think it might be run a few sets for Miller, get her going, get those higher percentage shooters the ball and the opportunities a little bit more.
Well, Tri-Valley leads Philo 24-16, up 8 at the half. And we'll be back here in a few minutes after messages from all of our great sponsors. You're watching Hazen Services, Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do-It Centers of Zanesville. Tri-Valley up on Philo by 8 at halftime here at the power plant.
High school athletics bring people together, teaching commitment, pride, and teamwork. Those same values drive Hazen Services every day.
Based right here in Muskingum Valley, Hazen Services specializes in utilities, excavation, demolition, directional drilling. No job is too big or too small, commercial or residential.
Hazen Services wishes the best to all area teams this winter.
Play hard and leave it all on the court.
From quick fixes to big projects, the Do-It Centers of Zanesville have your back. Tools, hardware, home improvement supplies, and friendly local experts ready to help. Shop Maysville and Sunrise, your hometown Do-It Centers of Zanesville.
Shout out to Sunrise TV. They make rent-to-own easy with TVs, furniture, appliances, and more. No credit checks, same-day delivery, and weekly or monthly payment options. Rent it today, enjoy it tonight.
The Pool House is home to your local experts in pools, spas, and outdoor living, helping you make the most of your backyard. Visit poolhouseplus.com to explore their products and services to dive into great summer fun all year long.
At Zane State College, we're proud to support our community and proud to cheer on tonight's athletes. Whether in the classroom or on the court, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at Zane State, good luck and go team.
Looking for the perfect high school gear? 𝗟𝗡𝗃𝗍's got you covered with tees, hoodies, crews, hats, and more. Stop in and shop local at 1005 Drive right here in Zanesville. Your school spirit starts at 𝗟𝗡𝗃.
4th and Market is a community-driven hub for health and wellness featuring a membership gym, personal training, yoga, and more. Built on movement, mindset, and connection, this is where Zanesville gets stronger together. Learn more at 4thandmarket.com.
Girls' high school sports are about more than the scoreboard. They create opportunities to lead, compete, and grow. Play free, play fearless, enjoy the game you love, and never underestimate what you're capable of.
Looking for a sharp, classic look? 𝗦𝘁ci's Barbershop delivers clean fades, flat tops, and a variety of classic haircuts, plus relaxing hot towel straight razor shaves. Book your next appointment by calling 740-294-0022.
Your family's drinking water matters, and 𝗥𝗡𝗃 Quality Water of Zanesville has solutions that make a difference, allowing you to enjoy cleaner, better-tasting water. Visit 𝗥𝗡𝗃qualitywaterofzanesville.com to learn more.
𝗥𝗶𝗃𝗃𝗋𝗃 Furniture is your destination for quality home furnishings and timeless style. From cozy living room sets to dining and bedroom pieces, they help you make your space feel like home. Visit 𝗥𝗡𝗃𝗃furniture.com to browse their selection.
Barker's Tree Service in Perry County is the team you can trust for safe professional tree removal, trimming, and lot clearing. Whether you need routine care or storm cleanup, their experienced crew has you covered.
Painters Plus proudly serves the Zanesville community with reliable interior and exterior painting. Their crew brings professionalism and detail to every job. For estimates, call them at 740-450-7973.
MVHC in Zanesville is dedicated to delivering compassionate, comprehensive health care for individuals of all ages. From primary care to behavioral health and wellness services, they're here to keep our community healthy. Care you can count on, close to home.
Keep your home comfortable year-round with 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗀𝗃𝗍 Heating and Cooling, a trusted local provider of expert HVAC service, installation, and repairs. Call 𝗟𝗡𝗙𝗀𝗃 Heating and Cooling at 740-453-6015 for dependable comfort you can count on.
Lowe's Bargain Barn is your local source for quality furniture, appliances, and more at unbeatable prices. Check out our selection online at 𝗏sbargainbarn.com. We're not like other stores.
The Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville are your specialists in sports injuries and athletic care. From sprains and fractures to joint pain and injury recovery, their expert team helps athletes get back to performing at their best.
Atkins Remodeling and Construction is your go-to for home renovations, additions, and quality craftsmanship. Whether you're updating a space or building from the ground up, their team delivers dependable results. Call 740-764-3170 to get a quote.
Welcome back into the power plant. Hazen Services, Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do-It Centers of Zanesville. And welcome back into the broadcast booth. Will Ford, Bill Crane, 24-16 at the half, Bill. And Tri-Valley led by Emma Smith with 7 points. Maddie Garber with 6 points, a couple of threes for her. It's a really nice job by Tri-Valley in the paint, and it's led to some inside-out opportunities. And for Philo, they've really struggled shooting the basketball, but still only find themselves down 8 points.
Yeah, I mean, only down 8, and like you talked about the struggles shooting 14% from the field in that second quarter, 22% overall for the half. Poor shooting, free throw line struggles as well in that first half for Philo, and to only be down 8, that's a pretty good place for them to be, I feel, at this point. You know, if you're Tri-Valley, a lot of that, I think, has to do with their defense. They're putting a lot of pressure on the guards of Philo to cause some of these struggles. I think, like I said before halftime here, if you're Philo, you have to find a way to get Spiker and to get Miller kind of rolling here. Miller is that player that kind of can get into the paint and do a little bit of everything for you. I think that if they can find a way to get her going offensively, that's just going to help their cause out as a team, obviously, as we saw that against West Muskingum the other night. But Tri-Valley, they've done a really nice job of getting looks in the paint. They got to continue doing that, you know, continue going to your bread and butter and pound that ball in the post. And if Philo adjusts and pulls all their defenders in, then that's going to free up Murray and Garber on three-point line.
Now, if you're Philo, you mentioned getting Reagan Miller going. What is it that you do? I mean, we saw that she was able to just kind of go iso ball and take the ball to the basket. Is it more of that, just giving her the ball up top and just letting her create? Is it putting her down on the block? Is it maybe setting screens for her and her moving without the basketball? Is it a mix of all of those things? In your mind as a coach, what do you do to try to get her the basketball and put her in a position to be able to score?
Well, most coaches, you know, when you break down your offense with your team in practices, you have different parts of the offense or phases of the offense where you might be able to get your scorers the ball. So you put her in positions to get the ball and going downhill. You have some sets that you could run for her to get her some easier looks and get her open to try and get her going as well. I think you have to stress that, the importance of those things. When you look at percentages and individual players' percentages, their strengths and their weaknesses, those types of things, you have your offense kind of at times set around those strengths. And I think you have to understand that if you're Philo right now, let's get the ball into the hands of some of the girls that might shoot a little bit higher percentage to try and get our offense rolling.
We're getting ready to go with the second half here at the power plant. We appreciate you joining us for Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do-It Centers of Zanesville. Our next game after this one, not to jump too far ahead or anything, but maybe take 3, maybe third time's the charm on Tri-Valley Morgan girls. We've had that game canceled twice already due to weather, and that one will be coming your way on Monday night in Dresden.
Fingers crossed, right?
Fingers crossed is right. We were supposed to have a game here at Philo boys taking on Sheridan on Tuesday last week, and that was canceled as well. That's being rescheduled for a later date in February. So hopefully the weather cooperates as we're underway here in quarter number 3. Philo down 8 and Harris with the basketball. Now here's Miller, as we talked about at halftime. Got to find a way to get her going. Stockdale on the right side. She'll drive. She's been aggressive. Foul on the floor before she can get a shot up. But an aggressive drive from Stockdale, as she's done all afternoon.
She has been aggressive. She's done a really nice job putting pressure on the Tri-Valley guards by attempting to get the ball into the paint with dribble penetration.
Spiker had a good first half, was quiet in the second quarter, though. She's on the perimeter, and she travels.
That was a really good closeout by 𝗦𝘗cie there. She saw Spiker catch the ball on three-point line. She made sure to get high hands and get out there and force that turnover.
𝗥𝗶𝗃𝗍𝗀 leads Philo in scoring with 8, and 𝗥𝗏𝗏 now just dribbling near midcourt. Maybe a little stall ball here from Coach Kaufman and the Scotties. Now they get into their offense. It's Smith on the outside. 𝗥𝗏𝗏's gonna pull out and reset again. And maybe just trying to just take a little time off the clock here and limit Philo's offensive opportunities.
Now they're trying to pull Philo out of that zone.
We're gonna have a foul on Philo as they try to put forth some pressure here and force Tri-Valley to do something with the basketball. They call that foul on, I believe it was on Stockdale.
Coach Hildy's changing his defense. That's what Coach Kaufman was trying to do. He's pulling that ball back, says you want to sit back in the zone. I'm just going to hold it here. We have the lead. Coach Hildy makes a quick adjustment.
Now Smith will spin into the lane, off the front of the rim and in, getting the bounce. Emma Smith, she has 9 for the Scotties as they lead now by 10. Miller on the right side, spins into the lane, loses it, on the floor. Girls fighting for it. We're gonna have a jump, and it'll go back to the Scotties.
I can see that Tri-Valley defense, every time Miller touches the ball and starts attacking the rim, they're bringing 2 girls on help side to offer help to her. So when you're a player like Miller, you're going to draw the defense like that.
Smith loses it. Over to 𝗥𝗏𝗏 in the left corner. She picks up her dribble as she tried to go baseline. And Murray thought 𝗥𝗏𝗏 was going to go backdoor and cut to the basket, and she throws it away.
That's Tri-Valley's first turnover since the first quarter. Only their 3rd for the game.
Trying to get the ball down low. Miller couldn't corral the pass, and now Tri-Valley, 𝗥𝗏𝗏 misses the other way. Stockdale, transition 3 is good. Emily Stockdale, that's a huge 3-pointer. She has 7. Lead is back within single digits, 7-point advantage for Tri-Valley. Smith is just trying to bully her way into the lane, and she travels, but she ran over Aubrey Trout. They didn't call a foul either direction, and instead a walk.
I think, you know, she's fortunate she didn't get an offensive foul there. The officials just let it play out and called the ball out of bounds. We talked about those sets, and here's one. Those sets to get your scores open.
And 𝗥𝗏𝗏 hits a 3. And just like that, back-to-back 3-pointers for Philo. 𝗥𝗏𝗏 with 11 now. Previous 3 by Stockdale. And the Electrics are back in it, down 4.
Now Coach Hildy, he's done exactly what we were talking about at halftime. He ran a set to get Miller posting up in the post earlier. He's now running 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀 off of a double staggered screen for a wide open 3. Get the ball in those scorers' hands.
Smith fouled as the double team was coming from Hallie Harris. The foul will be on 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀.
You cannot play behind Smith. If you're going to play behind her and let her get the basketball, the only thing you're going to be able to do is foul her. Got to get around her, make them throw over top, and have help side defense there to pinch her off.
Smith is now in double figures with 10 points here this afternoon. She goes 1 for 2. And Reagan Miller, the rebound for Philo. Let's see if she can get going here. 𝗥𝗏𝗏 will try another 3. Stockdale, the offensive rebound, and a foul on a push, I believe, on Knowlton for Tri-Valley. The Electrics will get another opportunity, but I think you can sense the urgency from 𝗦𝗍cie𝗿𝗶𝗲𝗱. She's trying to get shots up, she's feeling it, and she's trying to get her team back in the game. Harris trying to inbound, she gets it into Fink, and now 𝗥𝗏𝗃 on the right side. Halfway through quarter number 3 here at the power plant. And a timeout called by Coach Hilty and the Electrics as they trail by 5, trying to get back into this game and bring things back to even. A 30-second timeout. 27-22 the score. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
High school athletics bring people together, teaching commitment, pride, and teamwork. Those same values drive Hazen Services every day.
Based right here in Muskingum Valley, Hazen Services specializes in utilities, excavation, demolition, directional drilling. No job is too big or too small, commercial or residential.
Hazen Services wishes the best to all area teams this winter.
Play hard and leave it all on the court.
Halfway through quarter number 3, Tri-Valley leading by 5. They did lead by as much as 10. Electric trying to fight back. A couple threes from Emily Stockdale and 𝗦𝗍cie𝗿𝗶𝗲𝗱.
This is a big possession and able to, if they can score here, get this to a 1-possession game.
Stockdale was across the lane. They didn't dump it down to her. Harris now to Stockdale. She fakes, she drives, she floats it up and in. And right on cue, Bill, a 1-possession game.
Stockdale's having a really nice game so far for Philo. She is an absolute competitor.
Garber, a couple dribbles and pulling up for the long 2. Back up to 5, and Garber with 8 points for Tri-Valley.
Garber's done it quietly. She's such a good leader on the floor. There's all the little things.
Stockdale off to the right on the 3-pointer. She has been excellent in this game so far. And a 3 now for Knowlton in the corner.
What a big shot by Knowlton. Tri-Valley answered the Philo run.
Ella Knowlton helps Tri-Valley get their lead back up to 8 with 2:43 remaining in the third quarter. We'll be back after this timeout.
4th and Market is a community-driven hub for health and wellness featuring a membership gym, personal training, yoga, and more. Built on movement, mindset, and connection, this is where Zanesville gets stronger together. Learn more at 4thandmarket.com.
Girls' high school sports are about more than the scoreboard. They create opportunities to lead, compete, and grow. Play free, play fearless, enjoy the game you love, and never underestimate what you're capable of.
Looking for a sharp, classic look? 𝗦𝗏𝗍𝗃𝗍 delivers clean fades, flat tops, and a variety of classic haircuts, plus relaxing hot towel straight razor shaves. Book your next appointment by calling 740-294-0022.
Your family's drinking water matters, and Hague Quality Water of Zanesville has solutions that make a difference, allowing you to enjoy cleaner, better tasting water. Visit HagueQualityWaterofZanesville.com to learn more.
Tri-Valley answering the Philo run. Their lead back up to 8 here in quarter number 3, 32-24. Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do-It Centers of Zanesville. Reagan Miller fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
Coach Hilty, his staff do a great job of this. Coming out of a timeout, needing a basket, finding a way to get a quick hitter to get the ball in the hands of one of their scorers. They come off of a back screen for Miller, cutting to the basket, get her to the ball in scoring position.
Miller 2 for 2. And we'll see if those free throws help get her going in this second half. Just 4 points for her. Electric still in this game, trailing by 6. Murray drives, The banker no good. Stockdale fighting for the rebound. So is Murray. It's saved by Murray. Stockdale comes away with the basketball. Murray quickly gets back into the picture. Great hustle defensively for her. Miller now on the right side. She's directing traffic. She wants to go ISO. She posts up 𝗥𝗡𝗃, picks up her dribble. Stockdale top of the key. Trout, she'll launch. She misses. And a foul called on 𝗦𝘁cie𝗿𝗶𝗲𝗱 over the back of two 𝗥𝗏𝘃𝗍𝑠.
Well, right now, Philo, they look across the other side and they see Smith on the bench getting a little bit of a rest. This is their opportunity these last couple minutes of this quarter to really try to make a run with that paint being cleared a little bit more with her on the bench right now.
Murray has the ball blocked as she was trying to pass. She stuffed and 𝗥𝗏𝗃 tried to hand it off to Stockdale. And I believe it's going to stay with Philo. No, do they call a jump ball? They call a jump ball instead. And it stays with the Electrics.
Now Philo fortunate. That ball was about to go out of bounds, not sure off of who, but they fortunately get the ball back.
And they try to inbound to 𝗥𝗏𝗃. She loses it, and we're going to call a foul on 𝗥𝗏𝗃. That's back-to-back fouls on her, and we'll go to Tri-Valley now.
Now, both teams in the first half, Philo only had 3 turnovers to Tri-Valley's 2. The second half, Philo has 4 in this quarter to Tri-Valley's 3 turnovers in this quarter. So, a little bit sloppy with the basketball in the second half.
Now we have free throws on the way for the 𝗥𝗏𝗃s here in the bonus in this third quarter with 1:36 to go. 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗍 at the free throw line and makes the lead 7 for Tri-Valley.
Tri-Valley's been able to keep this thing between 4 to 10 points, it seems like, most of the way. Philo just hasn't found a way to get it closer.
Lead is back up to 8. Approaching 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Trout throws it out of bounds looking for Harris. That was thrown right at her feet, and she couldn't do anything with it.
Coach Kaufman's doing a good job of getting the players some rest here at the end of this quarter as they get ready to head into the fourth here pretty soon.
Smith is back in the game. She gets doubled. The banker won't go, and Trout the rebound. 1:12 to go in the third. Trout racing up the floor. She crosses over, spins. Miller now up top. She steps back for 3. Tried to bank it in. Under a minute to go. Now 𝗥𝗏𝗃 will slow things down. Smith now left side. She dribbles right. Tri-Valley playing hot potato here. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗍 back to Smith. 40 seconds. And I think Tri-Valley is going to try to drain the rest of this third quarter here and play for the last shot. Down to 30 seconds. Trout almost got into the passing lane. She gambled. 24 seconds, and the 𝗥𝗏𝗃s will reset once again. They are playing for the last shot of the quarter and are not going to give Philo a chance to drop the lead down. They call a timeout, Tri-Valley does, with 14.5 seconds to go in the third, leading 34-26. 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
High school athletics bring people together, teaching commitment, pride, and teamwork. Those same values drive Hazen Services every day.
Based right here in Muskingum Valley, Hazen Services specializes in utilities, excavation, demolition, and directional drilling. No job is too big or too small, commercial or residential.
Hazen Services wishes the best to all area teams this winter.
Play hard and leave it all on the court.
Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do-It Centers of Zanesville. Tri-Valley leads 34-26. They called a timeout with 14 seconds to go in the third. 𝗦𝘗𝗡𝗏𝗏. And Bill, what did you think of that timeout by Coach Kaufman there to try to play for the last shot of the third?
Yeah, he's setting something up, drawing up something for them. You know, if they score here, they go up 10 points going into the fourth quarter. Mentally, that can have a big impact.
Garber on the right side with 9 seconds. She crosses over, looking around. Smith now on the left wing, 4 seconds for her. She picks up her dribble. Garber on the left side for 3. That's off the front of the rim as time expires in the third quarter. Tri-Valley will take a 8-point lead into the fourth quarter here at the power plant. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. You're watching Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do-It Centers of Zanesville.
Shout out to Sunrise TV. They make rent to own easy with TVs, furniture, appliances, and more. No credit checks, same-day delivery, and weekly or monthly payment options. Rent it today, enjoy it tonight.
The Pool House is home to your local experts in pools, spas, and outdoor living, helping you make the most of your backyard. Visit poolhouseplus.com to explore their products and services to dive into great summer fun all year long.
At Zane State College, we're proud to support our community and proud to cheer on tonight's athletes. Whether in the classroom or on the court, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at Zane State, good luck and go team.
Looking for the perfect high school gear? 𝗟𝗩𝗘's got you covered with tees, hoodies, crews, hats, and more. Stop in and shop local at 1005 Drive right here in Zanesville. Your school spirit starts at 𝗟𝗡𝗑.
Fourth quarter action on the way here at the power plant. Girls basketball in the MVL on a Saturday afternoon. Will Ford, Bill Crane, Storied Rivals Sports Media, Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do-It Centers of Zanesville. Tri-Valley up 8 as we get ready to start quarter number 4. It's been a game of runs, and Tri-Valley has dominated on the glass and in the paint. Philo has hung around, and they get a steal here to open things defensively. Stockdale, though, has to reset. Miller drives. She steps through, puts it up, and it's blocked by Garber. Thrown up ahead to 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Pass to the other 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 for the deuce. Reagan 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, the bucket on the assist from Reese. 10-point lead for Tri-Valley.
Philo is going to have to find a way to answer here pretty quickly. Time ticking away in this fourth quarter.
Stockdale will drive. She gets the step. She finishes with the right hand. Stockdale with 11 for Philo. She has been aggressive all afternoon, trying to keep the Electrics in it. Reagan 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 falls down, loses the basketball. She had a lane to the basket. Trout, a transition 3. That's too strong, but Hallie Harris collects the long miss. Harris gets into the lane, tried to kick it out to Fink, and it's a turnover. Up ahead, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 misses. A foul on the floor, and we will go to Philo. It's Philo basketball. That foul on Emma Smith as she came crashing in for the rebound.
You know, his last couple possessions, Miller's been posting up on the block, so Coach Hildy saw something there, trying to get her the ball inside. Unable to successfully do that the last 2 times, but maybe she's getting a little bit frustrated. Garber's done a great job on her defensively all game long.
Spiker gets the pass in the corner and rattles in a 3. Macy Spiker with 14 for Philo as they trail now by 5 with 6 minutes to go.
It was a great flare screen.
And they call a foul on Emily Stockdale. 2 free throws on the way for Maddie Garber. Chance to get into double figures scoring.
Yeah, Philo set a great flare screen on the other end to get 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀 open, and then 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍 coming right back and answering the call on the other end for Tri-Valley.
𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀 hits a pair. She has 10 points now for Tri-Valley, and the lead is back up to 7. And they get 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀 the basketball once again. Now Stockdale up top, setting screens again for 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀. She's trying to run free. Now Trout on the left side. Down low to 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀, and now she'll dribble the ball back out. Stockdale will drive, defensive pressure, foul, 2 shots on the way for Emily Stockdale. But it's very clear, Bill, that they're trying to do everything they can to get Macy 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀 the basketball, setting screen. She is running all over the floor, and Tri-Valley doing a good job on that defensive possession.
Yeah, the staggered double on the baseline this last possession. Tri-Valley did a really nice job defensively of talking through that, not allowing the shooter to get the ball. But Stockdale stepping up big for Philo. She's keeping them in the game. When they can't get 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀 open, Stockdale's doing a great job of getting to the rim.
She misses the second free throw. 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀 the offensive board and scooping it up and in with the right hand. Macy 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀 with 16 points. Reese LaMonica loses the ball, and it will stay with Tri-Valley. They said it was deflected, and the people on the Philo side not happy with that call.
5:09, 4-point game. It's Philo just will not go away. 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀 and Stockdale have stepped up huge in this second half.
They have combined for 28 of Philo's 34 points here this afternoon. Do they have one more run in them as they trail by 4 with 5 minutes to go? Knowlton hit a big 3 earlier, almost hits another. Offensive rebound, LaMonica. Now Murray up top, and a foul called on Reagan Miller as she stepped in front.
Well, we've kind of talked earlier about on Philo's side how balanced they are. And when a team is trying to take away Miller like Tri-Valley has today, you have to have other players step up, which Philo has had. And then when you look at Tri-Valley, you've had a very balanced team effort here as well. 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀's having a huge game for Tri-Valley on both ends of the floor.
𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀 now up top. Looking left side. Now over to Murray. She drives left on Miller, gets trapped. Riley Trout with the steal for Philo. Throwing up ahead, it's deflected. It goes to Stockdale. She lays it home. 2-point game. Timeout. Emily Stockdale with 14 points and a full timeout called by Coach Kaufman and the Scotties as they only lead by 2 now with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Don't go anywhere.
𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀 Furniture is your destination for quality home furnishings and timeless style. From cozy living room sets to dining and bedroom pieces, they help you make your space feel like home. Visit 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀.com to browse their selection.
𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀 Tree Service in Perry County is the team you can trust for safe professional tree removal, trimming, and lot clearing. Whether you need routine care or storm cleanup, their experienced crew has you covered.
Painters Plus proudly serves the Zanesville community with reliable interior and exterior painting. Their crew brings professionalism and detail to every job. For estimates, call them at 740-450-7973.
MVHC in Zanesville is dedicated to delivering compassionate, comprehensive health care for individuals of all ages. From primary care to behavioral health and wellness services, they're here to keep our community healthy. Care you can count on, close to home.
Crazy fourth quarter we have on our hands here at the power plant. Will Ford, Bill Crane, Hazen Services, Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do-It Centers of Zanesville. Emily Stockdale and Macy 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀 having huge games for the Electrics as they have battled back from 11 down and now trail by just 2 with half of the fourth quarter to play. 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗀 looking down low to Smith. They throw it away and a turnover. And you can feel the energy in this gym, Bill, it has shifted towards Philo as they look to make a late push here.
Yeah, major momentum shift towards Philo. They've kind of hung around the entire game. Tri-Valley got them down 10, not able to put them away.
Miller up top with the basketball. High post to Trout. She loses it.
Yeah, they're trying to use Trout's size advantage right now. They were trying to get her the ball in the post, unable to do it though.
And Miller, she traveled as she drove into the lane and kicked it back out. I thought maybe she would go up with the basketball and try to draw a foul, as she has done a couple times today. Really, Philo has had good success driving into the lane and drawing fouls.
Now you think if you're Tri-Valley, the ball's probably going to go between Garber and Smith.
Knowlton throws it away. It's going to be a backcourt violation for the Scotties.
Yeah, we talked about turnovers in the second half. Tri-Valley had 2 at halftime. They have 8 in this second half, 5 in this fourth quarter, with still 3:21 to go. Philo did come out in a half-court run and jump. They've changed up their defense. Instead of dropping back into the zone, they've been pressuring a little bit more, and it has led to some Tri-Valley errors.
Harris gets bumped. Stockdale in the lane. Can't bank in the floater. Smith the rebound. Stockdale trying to apply some pressure. Philo playing good defense here, and a foul and one for Emma Smith, driving to her right, somehow getting that shot to fall. A huge shot to put Tri-Valley up 4 with a free throw to come.
Such a strong take by Smith. 2 girls on her, went through the contact and finished. Showing her ability to put the ball on the floor on the perimeter as well and attack the rim.
12 points for Emma Smith. A 3-point play opportunity. And now we're having a discussion at the scorers table about the sub that was just made.
I believe they're saying they don't have
𝗥𝗶𝘃𝗹𝘀, she has played in this game, though. Are they saying that they don't have her on the roster?
I believe that's what they're saying.
She has been in during this game.
Well, it's either that or they're talking quarters, possibly, because she played in the JV game.
Oh, that's right.
You do get, I believe it's still 5 quarters.
Maybe it's 6.
Something like that.
6.
I can't remember right now off the top of my head, but they're doing something. Tri-Valley is very upset with whatever's being said, but the bookkeepers, they've checked with the bookkeepers, and the officials are not allowing her into the game.
So instead, they sub in Reagan 𝗦𝘁cie. Smith can't convert on the 3-point play for Tri-Valley, so it remains a 4-point lead after we sorted out the mess at the scorers table. Harris gets bumped as she drives into the lane, and she will be fouled by 𝗟𝗠cie𝗿𝗀.
That's 4 team fouls now in Tri-Valley. 1 more, and Philo will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. This very well could come down to a free throw shooting competition.
Trout takes the inbound, can't get the bank shot to fall. Emma Smith corrals the miss.
Now, if you're Tri-Valley here, 2 minutes to go, 4-point lead. You just have to not turn the ball over, take care of the basketball, play the time and score.
Knowlton picks up her dribble near midcourt, was able to find Smith, and Coach Kaufman calls a timeout with 2:05 remaining in the fourth quarter, trying to preserve a 4-point lead. They lead 40-36. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds here at the power plant.
Keep your home comfortable year-round with 𝗟𝗡𝗚 Heating and Cooling, a trusted local provider of expert HVAC service, installation, and repairs. Call 𝗟𝗡𝗚 Heating and Cooling at 740-453-6015 for dependable comfort you can count on.
Lowe's Bargain Barn is your local source for quality furniture, appliances, and more at unbeatable prices. Check out our selection online at 𝗏sbargainbarn.com. We're not like other stores.
The Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville are your specialists in sports injuries and athletic care. From sprains and fractures to joint pain and injury recovery, their expert team helps athletes get back to performing at their best.
Atkins Remodeling and Construction is your go-to for home renovations, additions, and quality craftsmanship. Whether you're updating a space or building from the ground up, their team delivers dependable results. Call 740-764-3170 to get a quote.
2:05 to go here at the power plant in this MVL Big School Division matchup in girls basketball. Tri-Valley trying to protect a 4-point lead here in the latter stages of this game. Smith posting up. That ball is deflected out of play off of an electric.
Tri-Valley coming out trying to get the ball in Smith's hand on the block. Philo did a nice job of dropping 3 girls down there to make sure she couldn't get it.
Garber inbounds to 𝗟𝗟ce𝗿𝗀. She's fouled. 2 free throws on the way for her.
You know, that baseline out play, Smith draws so much attention that the Philo defense was shifted over trying to take her away, and they lose track of the other Tri-Valley players and they make them pay.
Big free throws here for 𝗟𝗟ce𝗿𝗀 to make it potentially a 6-point game with 1:52 to go.
Lane violation. Oh, they did not call it.
They didn't call the lane violation, and 𝗟𝗟ce𝗿𝗀 calm under pressure as the fans tried to make loud noise to distract her.
She kind of had a hitch in that shot, and her teammate jumped in the lane, but the officials did not see it.
So now Philo trailing by 6. 𝗏𝗟𝗏𝗏 launches a 3. That misses. Stockdale, the offensive rebound, the putback misses, but a foul. And if she had gotten that to fall with a free throw to come, this place would have come unglued again, and it would have been potentially a 3-point game with a $1:29 to go.
Now, every time Philo has clawed their way back, Tri-Valley has found an answer. You know, down to a 2-point game, and they come out and execute a couple possessions in a row, get this thing back up to 6.
Fouls on Reagan 𝗏𝗏𝗧, and both teams with 4 team fouls here under 90 seconds to go. So the next foul for either team will result in free throws.
Now that would be her 5th foul.
So Reagan 𝗏𝗏𝗧 fouls out of this game, and Claire Murray will come back in. Stockdale misses the first one. That is a big miss for her to try to cut into this Tri-Valley lead here late. Stockdale misses both free throws. Garber crosses midcourt. She's met with a trap. 𝗟𝗟ce𝗿𝗀 is fouled by Reagan Miller or 𝗏𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏, one of the two. They call it on Miller as 𝗟𝗟ce𝗿𝗀 was trapped. I heard you say, ooh, Bill. I don't know if you thought that was the right call. Maybe should have been a jump ball. It looked like hands were on the basketball.
Yeah, I don't think she saw the defense coming. They tied her up. But now he's got to knock in your free throws, which she has done. 3 in a row.
She does it again.
Tri-Valley 5 of 6 from the free throw line in this quarter.
Almost another lane violation, even though it wasn't called earlier. Smith almost fell into the lane.
Yeah, Tri-Valley shooting 6 of 7 from the free throw line this quarter. Philo 1 of 4. We said earlier could come down to free throws, and that has certainly been the case in this fourth quarter.
Tri-Valley leads by 8. 𝗟𝗠cie has been calm, cool, collected at the free throw line. 𝗥𝗶𝗃 tried to get a steal. Miller now left side in the corner. She dribbles out. Harris, she steps back for 3. That's left short. And we will have a jump ball on the rebound. Philo fortunate to keep the basketball with 47 seconds to go. They trail by 8. Every possession now needs to result in a basket. Inbound to Miller. Harris drives into the lane, kick out to Stockdale. She gets into the lane, and with the left hand, can't get it to fall. Defensive rebound, 𝗟𝗠cie, and she is fouled. More free throws on the way for her, and her unique free throw routine and form we will get to see again, as she has been great at the free throw line, especially in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, she's 4 of 4 from the line in this quarter. Such a huge statistic for Tri-Valley in this game. Their free throw shooting has been clutch, and that is certainly the difference in this game at this point.
Another free throw, for 𝗟𝗠cie.
I see Sheridan, they just recently left. They were over here scouting, and they know Tri-Valley well, obviously, but they know who not to foul.
And it would be 𝗟𝗓𝗄, who has 8 points, I believe all of which are from the free throw line, with 30 seconds to go. A 10-point lead now for Tri-Valley. Spiker in the corner, too strong on the 3. And Tri-Valley, it appears, will win this basketball game. And a timeout called by the Scotties with 19.7 to go, as they lead 46-36. And we'll stay right here with you on Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do-It Centers of Zanesville. But this win here for Tri-Valley, Bill, it's going to set up an outstanding rivalry, big, huge championship implications on the line next Saturday in Dresden as the Scotties host the Generals.
Yeah, those two have been battling for the better part of a decade now at the top of the league, and it always comes down to those two, it seems like, battling it out. And typically, they split is what it seems like. Traditionally. It's hard to beat a good team, 2 or 3 times even in a season. Tri-Valley going to Sheridan a few weeks ago and losing. Now they get an opportunity on their home court to play. If they win, they tie for an MVL championship again.
Scotty's trying to close this one now out of the timeout, and inbound to Smith. The ball is tipped ahead to 𝗥𝗏𝗃, 15 seconds, and the Scotties may try to just dribble this one out. They're trying to foul 𝗥𝗏𝗃, it appears. Down to 8 seconds, and the Scotties will dribble out the rest of this clock here at the power plant. Dogs leave Philo with a huge win in the MVL Big School division, and answered several Philo runs as they tried to claw back into it late, trailed by 2 midway through the fourth quarter. But the Dogs win by 10, 46-36. Great game here at the power plant, Bill, and it was a game of runs. Philo struggled shooting early, got a little hot in the second half. They were able to claw back into it. Tri-Valley had some turnovers, but a great job by as you mentioned, a Tri-Valley team coached by Coach Kaufman that just knows how to win in these situations late, especially when you get into these later parts of the season with league titles on the line.
And that's you just hit the nail on the head. A team that's been here, they've been in these situations many times before. They know how to win. And not that Philo doesn't, but they're a very young team. They're trying to get over the hump and get to the top of the league, playing, like we've talked about, a lot of underclassmen. So having that experience, that championship experience that Tri-Valley does, certainly was the difference. And the free throws, 8 of 9 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. That's where Tri-Valley won the basketball game today.
And a lot of those came from 𝗥𝗡𝗋𝗋 off the bench. She was the one that helped close out this game for the Scotties, and they improved to 11-6 overall this season. Philo drops their second in a row, and they are 11-8, and it sets up what should be a great matchup next Saturday. Of course, Tri-Valley still got to take care of business on Monday, a game that's been rescheduled twice against Morgan, and Morgan a bit up and down this season, but that's the next game on their schedule, the Morgan Raiders. And that'll be our next live stream as well at 7:15 tip-off.
Yeah, we maybe got a little ahead of ourselves talking about that Sheridan Tri-Valley matchup because Morgan has already beaten Tri-Valley once this year.
That's correct.
So, Tri-Valley probably have a little revenge on their minds. They cannot look over Morgan to Sheridan because obviously the Raiders have a lot of potential. We talked about them. If they can figure it out and get hot, they could be a really nice tournament type of team.
Absolutely, and Morgan won that game by 1 point. So that one was a nail-biter, and Tri-Valley, like you said, will look to get revenge on Monday to hopefully set up. I mean, if you look, they've still got a handful of games to play, but their next two are Morgan and then that Saturday game against Sheridan.
Yeah, so Tri-Valley's got some big ones here in a row, 3 in a row, and they get hot too going into tournament time. That's you want to play your best basketball at the very end of the season, and I think Tri-Valley's got to walk out of here today feeling pretty good about themselves, getting back in the winning ways and giving themselves a chance at yet another MVL title.
The final here this afternoon from the power plant, Tri-Valley's Scotties 46, Philo Electric's 36. Huge win in the MVL Big School division. We'll step aside here for a few minutes. We'll have messages from all of our great sponsors, and we'll wrap up here from the power plant at Philo Junior High. We'll step aside for a few minutes. You're watching Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do-It Centers of Zanesville.
High school athletics bring people together, teaching commitment, pride, and teamwork. Those same values drive Hazen Services every day.
Based right here in Muskingum Valley, Hazen Services specializes in utilities, excavation, demolition, and directional drilling. No job is too big or too small, commercial or residential.
Hazen Services wishes the best to all area teams this winter.
Play hard and leave it all on the court.
From quick fixes to big projects, the Do-It Centers of Zanesville have your back. Tools, hardware, home improvement supplies, and friendly local experts ready to help. Shop Maysville and Sunrise, your hometown Do-It Centers of Zanesville.
Fourth and Market is a community-driven hub for health and wellness featuring a membership gym, personal training, yoga, and more. Built on movement, mindset, and connection, this is where Zanesville gets stronger together. Learn more at fourthandmarket.com.
Girls' high school sports are about more than the scoreboard. They create opportunities to lead, compete, and grow. Play free, play fearless, enjoy the game you love, and never underestimate what you're capable of.
Looking for a sharp, classic look? 𝗦𝗏𝗋𝗇s delivers clean fades, flat tops, and a variety of classic haircuts, plus relaxing hot towel straight razor shaves. Book your next appointment by calling 740-294-0022.
Your family's drinking water matters, and Hague Quality Water of Zanesville has solutions that make a difference, allowing you to enjoy cleaner, better-tasting water. Visit 𝗥𝗡𝗩𝗀𝗀𝗡𝗏𝗂𝒠.com to learn more.
Keep your home comfortable year-round with 𝗟𝗡𝗩𝗘 Heating and Cooling, a trusted local provider of expert HVAC service, installation, and repairs. Call 𝗟𝗡𝗩𝗘 Heating and Cooling at 740-453-6015 for dependable comfort you can count on.
Lowe's Bargain Barn is your local source for quality furniture, appliances, and more at unbeatable prices. Check out our selection online at 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏
The Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville are your specialists in sports injuries and athletic care. From sprains and fractures to joint pain and injury recovery, their expert team helps athletes get back to performing at their best.
Atkins Remodeling and Construction is your go-to for home renovations, additions, and quality craftsmanship. Whether you're updating a space or building from the ground up, their team delivers dependable results. Call 740-764-3170 to get a quote.
Shout out to Sunrise TV. They make rent-to-own easy with TVs, furniture, appliances, and more. No credit checks, same-day delivery, and weekly or monthly payment options. Rent it today, enjoy it tonight.
The Pool House is home to your local experts in pools, spas, and outdoor living, helping you make the most of your backyard. Visit poolhouseplus.com to explore their products and services to dive into great summer fun all year long.
At Zane State College, we're proud to support our community and proud to cheer on tonight's athletes. Whether in the classroom or on the court, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at Zane State, good luck and go team.
Looking for the perfect high school gear? 𝗟𝗡𝗃𝗍's got you covered with tees, hoodies, crews, hats, and more. Stop in and shop local at 𝗦𝘗𝗡𝗋𝗋𝗆𝗃 Drive right here in Zanesville. Your school spirit starts at 𝗡𝗡𝗃𝗍.
𝗥𝗶𝗃𝗹𝘀 Furniture is your destination for quality home furnishings and timeless style. From cozy living room sets to dining and bedroom pieces, they help you make your space feel like home. Visit 𝗥𝗶𝗃𝗋◡○○furniture.com to browse their selection.
Barker's Tree Service in Perry County is the team you can trust for safe professional tree removal, trimming, and lot clearing. Whether you need routine care or storm cleanup, their experienced crew has you covered.
Painters Plus proudly serves the Zanesville community with reliable interior and exterior painting. Their crew brings professionalism and detail to every job. For estimates, call them at 740-450-7973.
MVHC in Zanesville is dedicated to delivering compassionate, comprehensive health care for individuals of all ages. From primary care to behavioral health and wellness services, they're here to keep our community healthy. Care you can count on, close to home.
High school athletics bring people together, teaching commitment, pride, and teamwork. Those same values drive Hazen Services every day.
Based right here in Muskingum Valley, Hazen Services specializes in utilities, excavation, demolition, and directional drilling. No job is too big or too small, commercial or residential.
Hazen Services wishes the best to all area teams this winter.
Play hard and leave it all on the court.
Well, Tri-Valley wins 46-36, and we're here with Emma Smith, who had 12 points this afternoon against Philo. And Emma, congrats on the win, first of all. And it was a game of runs. I mean, it was back and forth, especially in that second half. You know, I think you guys led by as much as 11, and Philo cut it to 2 midway through the fourth quarter. Just talk to me about this back and forth game and how you guys were able to close it out.
I believe when we were in the beginning, we got up, and then just I feel like playing basketball, you get tired, but
sure.
So we started getting tired, but then we saw that they were pulling back, and, you know, we went and had a timeout, and 𝗏𝗡𝗋 was like, yeah, we know you're going to get tired, but you got to push through it. And then you just had Maddie and Ella, and they were stepping up saying, we got this, you can push through it. And we just all came back, and, yeah.
You mentioned kind of being tired during this game at different points. How much did the weather the weather that we've had over the last week or so, being off of school and kind of being not in your normal routine with practices and you have games canceled and everything, just talk to me about that aspect of it and how much did that impact maybe the way you guys came into this game, not being on your normal routine, so to speak?
It definitely impacts it a lot,
yeah.
Just because you don't get as much practice time in.
Sure.
But, you know, even with all the snow, 𝗏𝗡𝗋 put out that if you could make it, please do. If you can't, don't go.
Right.
And even he would come and pick you up if you needed
sure.
a ride. So really, we didn't miss that much practice. I think we missed 2 or 3 days of practice,
yeah.
but, you know, we pushed through the snow and, you know, we practiced. And when we practiced hard. We did lots of conditioning. So I feel like it's not really getting tired. I think it's sitting and playing defense hurts your legs a lot. So it's not really that affecting.
Right. Now, you had a moment in the fourth quarter where Philo had just cut it to 2. Then you drive down the lane, a tough drive. You throw the shot up. You somehow get it to fall. You're emotional, and you guys go back up 4. Just take me back to that moment and what was going through your mind as you got that and one, and that really allowed you guys to kind of go back on a little mini run again to close the game.
Yeah, well, I'll just going through the layup, I have my teammates around me, and I know I'm getting fouled, so I put the shot up, not even expecting it to go in.
Sure.
When it goes in, I look around me, and I see everybody, like, hyping me up, and I had goosebumps, and you know how you get so excited you feel like crying?
Right.
I felt like that, and just the adrenaline rush, it was insane.
Yeah.
So it was amazing.
Now, you've got Morgan on the schedule on Monday. It's going to be the third time's the charm, hopefully, in terms of playing that game, because that's been canceled twice because of weather. You've got that game on Monday, and then I don't want to look too far ahead, but then you have a matchup against your rival Sheridan next Saturday, which potentially could be to share a league title if you guys were to beat them, and even your series on the season at 1 apiece. Just talk to me about the later stages of this season. You've got Morgan, you've got Sheridan, I think you got Maysville after that.
Mm-hmm.
Just closing out the season strong and hopefully sharing an MVL title, and then you just get ready for the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So just talk to me about that and just kind of your mindset as you enter this final stretch.
I feel like in the last stretch of our games, we kind of have the mentality is put everything you have, because you don't have like that much time left. Like 3 games or more left, you have to put everything out that you have. And prepping for Morgan, we'll go into practice, kind of prep, like have our JV play against us how we think Morgan would play us.
Yeah.
And after we play them, hopefully win, and we go in, like our practicing against Sheridan, we just kind of our practices depend on who we're playing on.
Right.
So, but really all we have to do is focus, and I think our team can handle anything that comes at us.
Well, congrats on the win. Thanks for coming up here and answering all my hard questions, and great win. And yeah, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
We'll get Coach Kaufman in here now, so you can take off the headset. We'll pass it off to him. So we'll bring Coach in now. Come on in, Coach. You can take the headset off, Emma. I appreciate it. Now, Coach, I asked Emma a bunch of hard questions. I'll ask you some more hard questions, too. And we've got your final stats here that you can reference as we're talking and whatnot, shooting numbers and everything here.
Okay.
But you guys win by 10. Game of runs. You guys went on a 9-0 run early in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Philo answered with a 7-0 run, and kind of more of the same in the second half. I think you guys were up by as much as 11 points. They cut it to 2 midway through the fourth. Just talk to me about closing the game out, because it got a little hairy there towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, they're good. And
yeah.
And they made a run at us, and they cut it to 2. And, we were able to get a couple key stops, big rebounds, ended up getting them in foul trouble, and then made our foul shots.
Yeah,
which,
that's huge.
Yeah, you got to do that on the road. And 𝗥𝗏𝗃 stepped to the line and made some big shots.
I was just going to mention her. Yeah, I think she made 6 free throws in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, and that's big. Like, you got to do that to win on the road and against a good team. And our girls did. Like, they stepped up to the challenge.
Absolutely. Now, Monday hopefully is third time's a charm in terms of playing against Morgan, man. I mean, the weather just keeps getting in the way. But as you get ready for a Morgan team that's kind of been up and down this season, but certainly a talented basketball team, you're closing out the season here, and you've got a matchup ahead on Saturday against Sheridan. Just kind of take me through the later stages of your regular season schedule here as you get ready to, enter tournament time.
Sure. I mean, I think the girls would tell you for us it's about us.
Right.
We just in some of the games we haven't played to our ability, but when we do, I think we're pretty good. And I think that maybe a little bit is our youth, but I think now they're starting to gain that confidence. So make no mistake, Morgan beat us. They're a good team, and
1 point win last time.
Yeah, and we've got to be ready to go. But I also think it's about us. Like, we have to execute, and I think defensively we're starting to do some things, stay in front of people, block out better, and so hopefully our offense starts to come around.
Sure.
I think we're starting to shoot the ball a little bit better, so we're doing some different things in practice to try to foster that. So I don't know. You want your sophomores to start playing like juniors at this time. You want your freshmen to start playing like sophomores, and we've got plenty of them. So I do think they're growing up, and I'm proud of them for that.
Yeah, so with these 2 games specifically, like you said, you lost to Morgan by 1. You did lose to Sheridan recently as well. What needs to change to come out on the winning side of that? And then potentially, if you beat Sheridan, you might end up sharing the league title again.
Yeah, so, I mean, let's talk about Morgan first.
Right.
Because,
yeah, of course. You want to take care of that first.
Yeah. With Morgan, I just felt like there was some situational basketball that we didn't necessarily do well at. Probably more my fault than anything. Early in the season, you're trying to get so much in,
right,
and you don't work on your situations in practice, and it came back to bite us. Because we were up 6 with like a minute 30 to go or something like that, and ended up losing the game. So hopefully we can execute. Our defense continues to improve, and take care of that, and then we'll worry about the rest later.
Sure.
So obviously Sheridan's really good, and I watched them play Philo, and man, they guard you. So we're going to have to be ready to go there.
Yeah. Now, I know you're not looking ahead to Sheridan just yet, but just in totality, like when you look at over the last decade or so, like it's always been you or Sheridan at the top of the league every year. You're either sharing the league title or one of you's winning it outright. Just talk to me about how you're able to consistently put your team in position to be in this spot near the end of the regular season every year to share a league title or maybe win it.
Well, like especially this year, our girls have battled so much adversity, but we just, and I know maybe it sounds cliche-ish, but I'm going to say, like, we have great kids. They buy in to what we're doing. They're okay if they score 5 points or they score 15 points. They want to make the right pass. They want to give their best effort on defense. And so I think you win with people, and we've got great people on our bench. So I think that's a big key. And then they work really hard. Like, it's important to them. I've been at different schools, and I've seen the culture of certain schools, and the culture at Tri-Valley, it's really good. Kids want to excel. They push each other. And I think we get more out of an individual than maybe just because they do push themselves. Like, I think the expectations are high.
Right.
And they step up to the challenge.
Well, you've built a great culture here, Coach Kaufman. Congrats on the win today. A big week ahead as you embark on another chance to, claim a league title.
Thank you. What's the weather report?
I don't know. We'll find out. But that's our next live stream is going to be on Monday for the Tri-Valley Morgan girls basketball game in Dresden. So tip off for that one, I believe, is at 7:15. So make sure you tune in for that. But Tri-Valley wins today here at the power plant over Philo, 46-36. Big win in the MVL Big School division. And for our great crew here at Storied Rivals, really appreciate Emma Smith and Coach Kaufman hopping on the broadcast here at the end. But thanks for tuning in to Hazen Services Storied Rivals Live, presented by the Do-It Centers of Zanesville. Will Ford for Storied Rivals, signing off for now. Take care, everyone.
High school athletics bring people together, teaching commitment, pride, and teamwork. Those same values drive Hazen Services every day.
Based right here in Muskingum Valley, Hazen Services specializes in utilities, excavation, demolition, directional drilling. No job is too big or too small, commercial or residential.
Hazen Services wishes the best to all area teams this winter.
Play hard and leave it all on the court.
From quick fixes to big projects, the Do-It Centers of Zanesville have your back. Tools, hardware, home improvement supplies, and friendly local experts ready to help. Shop Maysville and Sunrise, your hometown Do-It Centers of Zanesville.
Shout out to Sunrise TV. They make rent-to-own easy with TVs, furniture, appliances, and more. No credit checks, same-day delivery, and weekly or monthly payment options. Rent it today, enjoy it tonight.
The Pool House is home to your local experts in pools, spas, and outdoor living, helping you make the most of your backyard. Visit poolhouseplus.com to explore their products and services to dive into great summer fun all year long.
At Zane State College, we're proud to support our community and proud to cheer on tonight's athletes. Whether in the classroom or on the court, dedication and teamwork make all the difference. From all of us at Zane State, good luck and go team.
Looking for the perfect high school gear? 𝗟𝗩𝗘's got you covered with tees, hoodies, crews, hats, and more. Stop in and shop local at 1005 Drive right here in Zanesville. Your school spirit starts at 𝗟𝗡𝗡.
Keep your home comfortable year-round with 𝗟𝗡𝗡 Heating and Cooling, a trusted local provider of expert HVAC service, installation, and repairs. Call 𝗟𝗡𝗡's Heating and Cooling at 740-453-6015 for dependable comfort you can count on.
Lowe's Bargain Barn is your local source for quality furniture, appliances, and more at unbeatable prices. Check out our selection online at 𝗏𝗏sbargainbarn.com. We're not like other stores.
The Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville are your specialists in sports injuries and athletic care. From sprains and fractures to joint pain and injury recovery, their expert team helps athletes get back to performing at their best.
Atkins Remodeling and Construction is your go-to for home renovations, additions, and quality craftsmanship. Whether you're updating a space or building from the ground up, their team delivers dependable results. Call 740-764-3170 to get a quote.
𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗋𝗄 Furniture is your destination for quality home furnishings and timeless style. From cozy living room sets to dining and bedroom pieces, they help you make your space feel like home. Visit 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗹𝘀.com to browse their selection.
Barker's Tree Service in Perry County is the team you can trust for safe professional tree removal, trimming, and lot clearing. Whether you need routine care or storm cleanup, their experienced crew has you covered.
Painters Plus proudly serves the Zanesville community with reliable interior and exterior painting. Their crew brings professionalism and detail to every job. For estimates, call them at 740-450-7973.
MVHC in Zanesville is dedicated to delivering compassionate, comprehensive health care for individuals of all ages. From primary care to behavioral health and wellness services, they're here to keep our community healthy. Care you can count on, close to home.
4th and Market is a community-driven hub for health and wellness featuring a membership gym, personal training, yoga, and more. Built on movement, mindset, and connection, this is where Zanesville gets stronger together. Learn more at 4thandmarket.com.
Girls' high school sports are about more than the scoreboard. They create opportunities to lead, compete, and grow. Play free, play fearless, enjoy the game you love, and never underestimate what you're capable of.
Looking for a sharp, classic look? 𝗦𝘁cie𝗿𝗀𝗀 delivers clean fades, flat tops, and a variety of classic haircuts, plus relaxing hot towel straight razor shaves. Book your next appointment by calling 740-294-0022.
Your family's drinking water matters, and Hague Quality Water of Zanesville has solutions that make a difference, allowing you to enjoy cleaner, better tasting water. Visit Hague